You know, hindsight's 20/20, but when you look at the roster and you look at everything you guys have done, what could you have done differently so you aren't in this predicament right now?
You're right. Hindsight is 20/20. You can't predict injuries or defections or whatnot. You know how a certain position may thin out. So you beat yourself up doing that. I don't know how productive that is. What is productive is when you look back on what happened and you use that for your betterment going forward, and that's what we're going to do. You know, everything that we do, whether it be prep for free agency, bringing free agents in, type of targets we do, the deals that we do, the extensions we do, our draft prep, we'll examine all that.
What would you want to say to the Jets fans? Why should they keep believing in the process and the system you have here right now?
Well, the first thing is we feel their pain. You know, that Jets fans mean the world to us. We do what we do for our fans. You know, the emotions that they run through, we do too. It's almost twofold because we're going through it ourselves, but we're impacting those we care about. So for that, you know, we never wish that on our fans. You know, on the contrary, we want to deliver for our fans.
What's been your biggest concern with this team thus far?
Well, the biggest concern right now is you know, where we are record-wise and how that impacts you. And what's been impressive to me is it hasn't really deterred our guys, our confidence. There's no finger pointing. We are unified. You feel that in the locker room. I went through a little bit of that last year too, and we ended on an upswing, and we felt that rush of emotion, you know, in Miami last year. We've gone through turbulent waters these first 8 weeks, and specifically the last 7, but it really has not deterred our players, our coaches at all.
A lot of people want to say you have a lot of cap room space, you have a lot of money. Fans, critics, a lot of people will say, well, they didn't address their corner situation.
Every decision that we have made, that I have made, that I will make, is with the intent of succeeding now and into the future. And when you embark on free agency, you'll bring prospects in, you'll talk to a lot of guys. Some may make a visit, some may not get to that stage. But you do that with the thought that this has got to be a success now and into the future. And when it gets down to the contract, the same holds true. You're not going to do a contract or sign a player for the short-term need. You know, you want that to succeed, especially if you're doing a fairly lucrative longer-term deal. So that enters into your mind, and you know, I think we just hold to that philosophy that anything we do, any decision that we make, any move that we end up making, is for the betterment of our team now and into the future.
Where are you and Rex and Woody all right now, mindset?
Well, our mindset is purely on Kansas City. It's on the here and now. You've got to stay in the moment in this league. If you look beyond the moment, the present will bite you. We all know that. So we are purely focused on this week's game in Kansas City.